Alright guys, welcome back. This is match 3 of our weekly Legacy tournament. We have Dan Schuler on Ant and our own Brandon Owen on UB Landstill.
Hey.
Brandon, tell us about your deck. How you feeling?
It was my deck. I've now deconstructed it in order to play Ant, which is like kind of ironic.
You got inspiration from Dan.
Definitely not. It's the blue-black Landstill deck that's been floating around the internet a bunch post Miracles ban.
Sure.
And I guess a little bit before. It's just like Snapcaster Mages and like Mishra's factories and standstills.
Yeah, seems good.
Good old-fashioned control.
Hoping to fight its way into the control, like top tier control deck post Miracles.
Yeah, it's just not going to happen, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean that's my prediction.
And what is your reasoning from going from a more control deck to Ant?
So I kind of just felt like I wanted to play something that just had stupidly raw power.
Sure.
And then just hope to get a little bit lucky with my matchups and my opponents to get a little bit unlucky maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we've got
You're here to win.
We've got Eternal Masters coming up, which is one of the biggest Eternal events in Australia for the year.
That's in Dandong on the Queen's birthday weekend. In case you would like to join us.
So,
see us in the flesh, we'll give you an autograph.
Yeah, us Canberrans will be down there in throngs.
Yeah.
And hopefully taking it out once again.
Yeah, historically, Canberra does very well at these Eternal Masters events.
Not so well last year, I'll be honest.
Yeah, we got thumped, right, in the Legacy.
Yeah, Legacy's never really been our specialty. We always tend to dominate Highlander and
for sure.
always put up a pretty good showing in the vintage events.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm hoping this year we'll get some more. We've had a lot more interest.
We have a ton of competitors in all three events. So we'll
hoping
be
to represent.
Yeah,
for sure. So Dan snap keeping his first hand. So
must be a good one.
Must be a good
me
one.
down to 6. Who knows what it was? Not me.
Just had all lands, no standstill. What's the point?
Yeah, it's a bit of a joke. Honestly, actually, this list went down to 3 standstills, which I'm a little bit ashamed of.
Oh my god.
Sometimes
Can you get out? Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a bad card, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I think my reasoning was bad anyway. Like, it's just like I wanted more counterspells, and I was just like couldn't find room.
Yeah. The classic scry rule coming into effect here, really helping you out with that, especially with that ponder, just being able to see 4 cards deep on your turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
Find that second land, find maybe another cantrip. I see you have another island there.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. I have to have like 2 islands in play, or
that's bad. That's the awkward thing about ponder. Sometimes you want one of the cards, you don't want the other two. The other two suck. So you gotta.
And sometimes you need that other card, right?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta grind through it. Are you playing any period ends in this list?
No, definitely not. In fact, I was almost going to shave on the cantrips anyway, on the ponders.
Okay.
What was your reasoning for choosing ponder over a card like period end?
You usually see more cards.
And that's what you want?
Yeah, you're usually not worried about like finding lands. Like,
sure.
You just want to see more cards because you want to like find the answers.
Playing your turn a little bit further ahead.
Yeah, the problem is you're a completely reactive deck in a format that rewards proactive decks.
Yeah, for sure.
So you need to have all the answers all the time.
Yeah, and this is just such a bad hand against Ant.
It is.
It's just so.
Hopefully he'll
bad.
get rid of that push for you.
Well, he just puts a spell snare in the graveyard, I feel.
Yeah.
We
can only hope. We can only hope.
Yeah.
Unless like he's got like the nuts empty, in which case it's take that explosive.
It feels like he's just kind of like sitting there spitting watermelon seeds at you, and you're just kind of you're forced to take it because you just have nothing.
Yeah,
your turn is like untap, draw, go.
Mm.
Like you can maybe cast the explosives for 0. Is that something you considered? Just to take out an LED, maybe take out a lines out, like take out a letter spell, like make it inconvenient. Like
no.
So,
I mean, it's probably fine. I probably should have done that, to be honest.
I mean,
because it's not doing anything.
Maybe
else.
Maybe Dan sequences things awkwardly. He goes like Cabal
like,
Ritual.
Maybe
he goes like LED Cabal Ritual. Then you're like, all right,
get him,
kill it. Like
I mean, it's like
you just have another dead draw step, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, that ponder. It's tough.
It was pretty bad, but I had like one piece of interaction. I don't know. I probably should have shuffled.
Dan's hand is pretty good. It just needs needs another needs a tutor basically. That's all he needs. His
Yeah, seems really good.
He's
Go
got
past
plenty
and
of plenty of
flank.
cantrips to get
Yeah.
there, so...
And he knows you have no cards in hand that matter.
That he cares about, yeah. So the sooner he does this, the better, right?
Yeah.
We're hoping for perhaps maybe he'll go
Yep.
Gitaxian Probe and then hopefully draw into.
Well, he has the therapy, so he can even like if he wants to take another turn of setting up where he just shreds Brandon's hand.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Taking the Snapcaster Mage seems really good right now. Like, yeah.
I mean, no, Snapcaster sucks, right?
Well,
There's 2 lands.
If I draw...
Yeah,
another
no,
land,
but if he
if
draws
he's
another
not going to
land-
go for it this turn is the point.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
casts the Cabal Therapy.
Depends what his tutor is, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
He's definitely gonna have a look.
He just has that nauseum. It's like
Yeah, I mean, also, it's like pretty close to...
I think he put
No,
the
he doesn't
brainstorm
really have
back
any
and forgot about it. Wait, where are we? Are we untapped?
So no, he
No,
no,
this is-
he
this is-
The
brainstormed.
brainstorm main phase? Oh, okay.
So I drew a Pierce, which is nice.
Yeah.
Well, now he knows what's in your hand as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it's perfect information again. Fortunately, I drew a third land.
Right.
And my hand just got okay.
Yeah, with that pierce in the graveyard for that Snapcaster Mage.
Mhm.
Not bad,
Yes.
not bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
Now,
So-
if you're down here, do you just fire off Cabal Therapy straight away?
He's got Get Probe in hand. I like that.
Well, you can just fire off Cabal Therapy and like
No, he knows what I have. Sure.
yeah. He knows the only cards he
Oh.
cares about is Snapcaster Mage.
That's an
Yes,
interesting
yeah, because he
set
has
of
perfect
three.
information. Yeah, sure. It depends. Like he can't go for it.
He's like 3 rituals on top, so that's not too
Yeah,
bad.
no, it's ritual,
He
ritual,
can now that he has
tendrils.
the
Oh,
three,
he shoved
three
away
rituals on
Plasma
top, right?
Flames.
Okay, yeah, that's awkward. He doesn't.
Well,
doesn't
isn't
have a
every
tutor,
rituals
though.
flashback?
He also doesn't have a tutor,
so
right?
it's dead. He has cantrips, it's fine.
Yeah, he'll get it.
He has tendrils, tendrils, cabal.
Yeah, you usually don't want to go for
Don't
the.
need tutors if you draw the tendrils.
That's right.
That's true. You usually don't want to go for the Past in Flames into cantrips line. It's loose.
Yeah.
Especially when your opponent, my hand, is as bad as it is. Like it's okay, but it's
Yeah,
not good.
you're not in a rush, right?
Mm.
Yeah, exactly.
You can go
Just hang out.
Lotus Petal, Lion's Eye Diamond, cast Brainstorm, crack Lion's Eye Diamond, get the tendrils on top. That's an almost win.
Literally one of my favorite lines in these kind of ritual based combo decks
Yeah.
with Lion's Eye Diamond is cantrip, crack LED in response, like flip the ad nauseum off top or flip the spell off top.
Yeah.
It feels like you've really kind of accomplished something. Like
Yeah.
you've done something good, you know.
So casting Spell Pierce is probably just like bad. I definitely just should not have done that. I should have just let it
But
resolve.
you just lose the Snapcaster Mage anyway, right?
Yeah, sure, but if I draw another one, right, then I now don't have access to Spell Pierce.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, yeah, you
It's
should
just
have
there's no-
just played the Snapcaster Mage and
I
not
get
flushed anything back.
so the only reason you don't is because you would have taken Engineered Explosives and like maybe he's got an empty line, but like typically the empty is in the board and in Ant you don't play
Typically,
that.
the empty also sucks. Like
Yeah.
you just like
You just
draw.
Engineered
Yeah, especially
Explosives
because
for
like
zero.
I'm a blue-black control deck. I guess he doesn't know that at this point.
And you
right?
still refuse to play explosives.
Yeah.
So just because like
Uh,
you want to put it back with a brainstorm or something.
Probably. I mean, I have way worse cards to put back with Brainstorm, so no.
Yeah.
You're right. I just should have played it.
Sure.
It's just slightly
But-
better than having it in hand.
yeah, swinging for 2, crucial at this moment. I mean, you're
I
a control
have
deck,
to,
it seems fine. Alright, tendrils, ponder, another cabal
Just a
therapy.
quadrillion garbage can
Yeah.
stuff.
So like going back, I don't actually mind him not Cabal therapying me though, because I'm not doing anything. If he doesn't, then I don't do anything.
Yeah.
And then he can do it next turn, which forces me to act.
He just
And
has
then
so many cantrips, but just nothing. to do with
Nothing
them.
else.
yeah, I don't know if he's playing the like now like the 4 preordained version, like 16
Well, we
cantrips.
haven't seen any period.
Yeah, so like well, he's just drawing so many cantrips, so it's just possible.
Oh, God, yeah, I feel like you just want to shuffle. You just want to go
That's a
really
lot of crap,
cards,
yeah.
like, yeah. Just
Yeah, digging deep, unfortunately,
there is
not
a
getting what he
period.
needs.
I did see a preordained there, so I'm not sure how many, but he is. He's
Yeah,
playing
it's usually 2 to 4.
and
Mm.
preordains.
This is not a completely awful matchup for Dan, even though he is the dedicated combo deck and you're the dedicated control deck. It's still just like rips the Cabal therapy and just needs to go off one turn, right?
Exactly, and like especially with the way my hand is panned out, it's like my hand is very mana intensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you
All
get
of the
that Cast in Flames, it'd be a much better scenario.
Yeah, he would actually just be winning now.
But it's just
His hand is
yeah,
just
nothing.
full of trash.
So, are you thinking about wastelanding end of turn here? You just gonna set that
No,
off?
almost certainly not.
It seems really good, right? Unless
Well,
you got
I
another
don't need
snap
to
in
do it
hand.
end of turn. I'd rather like the most information I can get, and now I probably do.
Okay.
I think I do have another snap in hand.
Now is the Is
There you go.
for Standstill, is this the best shell for it, or is...
So like blue-white would have been really good if they banned like counterbalance instead of top, because then you get top terminus, and that's like the reason you'd play the blue-white version, in my opinion.
Sure.
Obviously the swords are good, but like I don't know, push and like deluge are okay.
Just
obviously
huge,
terminus
like,
is just stupid.
just sweepers, right?
Just a stupid card.
Yeah, and we're now seeing kind of Miracles going 5-0 and a bunch of Magic Online leagues.
Miracles.
I mean, it's Miracles. It plays Miracles cards. It's
What,
just-
they're just hoping to get it? It's
no,
cantrips as well,
they,
right?
they have
5 once or
4
twice,
predicts.
right? Yeah.
They have 4 brainstorms. They have 4 ponders.
Mhm.
So they just cut the counterbalances. Cut the tops, and they're just playing, I think, just more terminuses and stuff. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable. Would you still play in treat in that aspect?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, they're playing
cool.
Yeah, it's
the
just a
same win
fine
condition.
win condition, yeah.
Because the mental sucks without top.
So
Yeah, sure.
So
sure,
it
for sure.
changes just how you win the game.
yeah, okay. So now like all he wants is like a discard effect, I guess, but it's or to find out what's okay. So just shuffling the top bunch of cards of Zabi. It's fine.
Tell Dan
they're all
about,
garbage anyway.
Yeah.
So he gets to leave with a good probe, and this hand actually just like huge ad nauseum, and then almost
Yeah,
certainly kills me.
yeah.
But he needs like obviously I have the Snapcaster Mage, so it's he'll find that out.
So you
and
got
then I have
snap,
as well.
spell snare, yeah.
God, you just can't. There's just no way.
It's gonna be really
I feel
hard
like,
to get through
I feel
this.
like there was a way Dan could have won this game.
Yeah.
I feel like there were lines he could have taken.
Also
that
as like
victory.
also as I mentioned also he's on like a very
Your-
low
your
life total
hand-
now.
Yeah, your hammer
Pretty
is
bad.
just so dead.
Yep.
So long.
If he had have kept back his like while he had the mana and like there was a turn like last turn if he had have I'm pretty sure if he had held the Cabal Therapy he would have been able to kill me.
Yeah. Just very unfortunate. I can imagine trying to be like just good with your mana for as long as you can, just to be efficient with your mana.
This doesn't seem like a good line.
Whoa,
Yeah.
okay.
He just knows you.
Just letting me he's just hoping that I don't do it, and even then he's got nothing to do if I
It's got
do
nothing to do with it.
respond. Yeah, like it's just
So you can play like, oh my
You
god.
just burn. You just got a 2-for-1. This was the-
yeah if he had like a Dark Ritual then either way it's incorrect. You would lead with a Dark Ritual. And
What's in your graveyard right now for that second Snapcaster? Besides
there-
that,
Spell Snares.
there's no pierce in there.
Yeah, it's
Just two
just mono
snares.
Spell Snares.
Fortunately for me, his hand is like mono rituals.
I don't know why you didn't Snapcast the Spell Snare, right?
Yeah, you're right. Just so much better. I actually pointed it out to him afterwards.
No.
But that's okay. I'm considering drawing Wasteland here and then leaving Force on top. Or
Force
something. Something.
I think wasting him is-
force in
is-
your hand is like really
excellent.
good as well. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, you can't take both, obviously.
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
I'll have the Snapcaster Mage, and that's pretty comfortable position.
He's still just got like
So
his hand is really bad right now. If you get that Wasteland, like
yeah, because it's
because
just
you're not doing anything.
he's got all the 2-mana rituals. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty garbage.
Without revealing the outcome of the match, I think this game might be yours. It's just by looking at it, you're in a pretty smooth position, swinging in for that 2 every turn.
Also, I won't have the I wouldn't have had the Snapcaster Mage if I didn't make the land drop. Sure, because that was.
Oh wow! Okay,
yeah.
so
Not
What?
opting not to Wasteland.
Yeah, because then I have 0 interaction in hand, and it's like
Well, I mean, he doesn't have a Dark Ritual because he would have played it last turn.
sure.
So if you just wasted his C,
it doesn't matter in the end
Theoretically,
anyway
it
because he
wouldn't be
did draw that
impossible.
land, so he can
But,
still go
like-
Cabal Therapy.
I still
Cabal
feel like
Ritual,
I would
Cabal
rather
Ritual.
have a Snapcaster Mage that because then I don't get screwed by discard. Right, I can cast the Snapcaster Mage, target something.
yeah.
and then-
Also, if he just says go, you have lethal.
exactly.
So that's,
exactly.
yeah.
All right, see what he's got. You still keeping that Fatal Push and Diabolic Edict in your hand?
Not
Two
hitting a Brainstorm.
no very good cards.
My mana base also developing very poorly.
Yeah, you just mono blue at this
Yeah,
point, right?
just actually drawing into those 3 islands, not fetching for them.
At least you've got those really nice basic lands.
Beta, yeah.
Yeah, looking very smooth.
Not Lachlan's choice of betas, but
I prefer the Meatball Islands. Yeah, I'm a big Meatball fan.
yeah. Fortunately, he just gives me value. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's very unfortunate.
Maybe-
Just he knew about it, right?
Yeah, maybe if he passes the turn and I make a mistake. I don't know.
He's not letting you make that mistake. opting not to let you make that mistake.
Yeah, like if I just choose not to cast the Snapcaster because I'm like, you know, on deep in the line of like responding with Snapcaster. But
so
it was pretty obvious.
You can probably see some Storm
Pro just snap putting it in the deck.
Snap putting it in, no matter what.
It's actually a pretty good threat against you, right? Can you block it? And you're going to board out of your removal, right?
Yeah, you do have a lot of cards to board out at this point, don't you? You got
hey,
how many Fatal Pushes are you running in this?
4.
So 4 Fatal Pushes and maybe a couple of Edicts?
Yeah, I think it's
looking at this massacre, thinking about maybe it'd be okay as a 4-mana infest.
Ideally, it's not actually.
I can't believe he's actually showing you that he's got Stormcrow in his board. Seems like a pretty poor decision.
Actually, I think it's there to
Storm
represent Storm.
Yeah.
Like, you put a dice and it represents Storm. I don't think it actually made the 75. I think it was like the last one. But
look, if it didn't make it 75, we'll have to have a chat with him.
Yeah,
seems
we'll have to have a talk to Dan, I think.
Yeah.
Is Dan running the list with 2 ad nauseams? Because I know that there's a list that has 2 ad nauseams. That seems really bad.
Yeah, it's just like you would do that in a meta where you just want to be like a belcher deck basically.
Yeah, just as fast as possible, lose them on turn.
Yeah, you just want to kill like DMT is kind of a swingy matchup. Because your Storm deck that's taking it a little slower, you give them the chance to just resolve their garbage threats that make it like really difficult for you to win. So
yeah, Thalia on turn 2 kind of kicks butt.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you get those quick starts, it can be like a really hard matchup.
Yeah, especially because a lot of Ant decks opt to play Duress over Thoughtseize.
You just have to with the ad nauseams.
Yeah, for sure.
You just need that life. You just need to draw those Infernal Shooters, right?
Yep. Also, for the most part, I mean, DNTs must just be a trash matchup, but like for the most part, you only just want to stop a counterspell. Or something that prevents you from winning faster.
So yeah, in this matchup, he's kind of hoping he's got some kind of defense grid, something like that, maybe some Xanted Swarms. Pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Taking a Cabal Ritual is interesting.
I guess she just like got so
just
by Spell Snare, just not interested in being snared this particular game.
Not unlike the match that we had before, where James brought in those the Leyline of the Voids.
Is that like is that a bad proxy Flusterstorm? Was it an Abeyance or something? I didn't see any
I don't
light,
think
so
it was
I doubt
Abeyance.
it. Yeah.
No, yeah.
That'd be a little too spicy.
Alright, we've got bad proxy.
Bad proxy, something going on.
Well, he's not allowed to bring the bad proxy in, so
yeah, true.
No matter what it was.
Well, he took out a bunch of cantrips. I'm not familiar with
knowing the tech.
I'm not familiar with Ant's sideboard plan.
It's So there's like
what are you cutting?
Yeah, it's like there's like a billion different plans, and I am like terrible at it. But I mean, so there's some pretty obvious ones when you're against decks like DNT, you take out like your Duresses and just garbage cards, bring in whatever removal you have.
In this particular matchup, what are you taking out?
As Ant?
Yeah.
Oh man.
You have to just weaken the combo a little bit, right?
So the Miracles plan was often take out like tutors and LEDs and crap because it's just so unrealistic that it's like ever going to resolve, and you just try to
well, you could keep the tutors in, right?
Yeah, well,
and just get held in.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. But I don't know. I didn't actually see what he boarded in, so it's hard to say what he thinks he's versing really, because it's not a common deck to come up against. He's presumably going for
from the islands and the Mishra's factories.
He knows what he's against, but it's not a very common deck, and a lot of people just assume you're on something else.
Well, maybe we're playing Miracles and he just never saw Plains.
Yeah, so like I think he just wants like a ton of discard effects against my deck, particularly against Miracles. It's different, obviously, and Miracles not only your deck, so whatever. Let's not even discuss it.
Well,
just forget about it.
The MTG league's beg to differ.
No, I beg to differ yet again. Like on top of your, on top of yours.
There's a lot of begging and a lot of differing.
Yeah.
I'd like actually, the deck's pretty sweet
to differ.
Yeah, just like sweet little Stoneblade decks.
Sure.
Anyway. So a lot of discard effects. Maybe like if it was a Flusterstorm, that's fine, because like it'll fight my Flusterstorms or whatever. But lots of discard. So the thing he didn't do game one, which I think is so important in the control matchup, is just not do anything. Don't do anything until you can, until you have the hand that wins.
Yeah, you just want to sit there sculpting, and then you want to have a turn where you're like, discard you.
Is that like
Untap.
Ancient Grudge?
Yeah, what is that card?
Yeah.
It looks like a Children of Kolos.
No, I don't think so.
Is
I
there
think
any-
it's red. Oh no, it is a Flusterstorm. It's a bad proxy Flusterstorm.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I saw that.
Yeah, wow.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure thing, boss.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I can see
Okay.
it now,
Interesting
yeah.
keep.
Yeah. Wow, look, he's got a brainstorm.
Did he
That
draw the
makes everything.
Brainstorm? No, he's on the.
He's probably just knowing that he's going to cast it
Please
slowly.
don't brainstorm end of turn though.
Yeah.
that would be not great. Oh, now guessing now.
So yeah, now it
feels-
seems better.
Now
Well,
it's a
actually,
good-
no, his hand's so bad, right? Just
God. I would just fire off the Flusterstorm. Really,
yeah, actually, that seems good.
I would just fire it off and be like,
Yeah, you're protecting yourself. Like,
you protect information. You protect your brainstorm because you use Snapcaster Brainstorm here, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's just
I
like.
assume maybe I don't.
Maybe
I feel like that's just the.
I'm saying maybe I didn't.
Well,
I'm saying I definitely should.
yeah, like this hand is so bad.
Yeah, it's
This
very,
has no-
very bad.
He just has no way to
But-
cast any spells.
Well, so there's also the consideration that my deck is very slow. Yeah,
yeah,
You
you did good.
But I am like a
Congratulations.
very slow deck. So I do need. There is like some urgency to take the action.
Oh man, look at him go! Just an underground set at the top. Now he can cast whatever he likes.
Don't, yeah, probably just not cast the duress.
So obviously I don't take any of the black spells like the dress.
Yeah.
Where's the Fluster? That's pretty good.
Flusterstorm.
Yeah, this is the awkward part though,
I just
right?
take brainstorm, right?
Yeah, I would take Brainstorm too.
The force and the Flusterstorm
aren't
are the
good
same
together.
card.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
counter a target spell.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw his hat there, but I think it says like make Deathcore great again.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's excellent.
That's a good hat.
It's a good hat.
It's good because...
Ooh, he does take a brainstorm.
Okay, good job.
Yeah. Wow.
It's probably because I took his Brainstorm.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. Just
He's like, ooh, that is
savage.
deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you just wasted.
Now I
right?
can have
Yeah.
brainstorms.
Guess.
God, it's so hard for him to pilot himself
It's just
back
like-
into a victory here. It's just like has no cards in hand.
I just have
No
no pressure.
mana.
Though. Fortunately, I
Just
get
like-
such a stupidly good board against
Ugh.
this matchup. Like I get to bring in clicks. I get to bring in
Freaking
Flusterstorms.
Hype, dude, he has
Such
the...
a
Do you think about flustering here?
No. I'm saying no. I don't like that.
I guess you have no way to like pressure it.
And then I just have nothing in hand, right? Like just hold the. What's he gonna do?
What's he gonna do? Alright, this
If you
is
think about
very
it, what's he
awkward
gonna
for
do?
him. He saw a Brainstorm and a Lion's Eye Diamond.
Oh man, I
and-
hope he sees the line of like. Oh no, I guess he can never really set that up unless he draws something else good. But like having lines that I'm gonna play brainstorming the like ad nauseum back on top and then like get probing and cracking in response.
Yeah.
Oh, such a good line.
Then you get to force.
There's something a lot of people forget is that ad nauseum is an instant.
Yeah, you can, if you feel so inclined, end of turn ad nauseum.
It can be really good if all you need to commit to it is a Cabal Ritual and the ad nauseum. Like
Yeah.
if you have no way to protect it like your hand otherwise, then doing that's like it can be really good because
For sure.
they're forced to tap out at the end of their turn, and you get to potentially go off in your turn through like Pastor Flames or something, some wacky business.
Is that another...
That is a
Another...
No, it's the one you put back on top.
yeah.
of it.
Okay,
that
sure.
makes a little more sense. But he does have a Git Probe. Oh man, the line is there.
Line is there.
Does he have the mana?
With the
Yeah,
light.
because he's got the pedal. Oh,
Do it.
okay,
Yeah, he's
that's
gonna-
not happening. Oh,
Oh.
please.
Alright. It seems like a very
Okay,
good
never,
line. I
never
definitely
mind.
would've-
He's got like discard and stuff in his hand. Just wait. Yeah, that's a much better line.
No, don't wait.
No.
You definitely don't have any counter
Well,
spells.
to put pressure on him now, I have to. Like,
Well,
I have to
he
spend
knows that the brand has force.
Well, he forgot, right? He didn't write it
true,
down.
yeah.
So the reason I don't attack here is I'm pretty sure I'm sitting on like a Snapcaster Mage or a Clique or something.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure.
It's also 2 mana to attack, and you rather represent stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Your testing probe paying mana. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Like, because
It's-
why cast it if you're not planning on doing anything from there?
Yeah. You just want to see what you
So
have.
my hand is very good.
Yeah,
'cause I
that's
get
a
to-
lot of...
Vendilion Clique and
there's a
hold up.
line.
Oh, magic. Do you think there's a line?
I don't think there's a
Oh,
line.
you don't think there's a line? Sure. Yeah. This is really bad.
You're facing down
Five damage
five. No, well, just 5 good cards in your hand.
Okay,
like Swamp
but-
is excellent too
Yes. Yeah.
because it turns on the Force of Will.
Yep.
Oh,
Like
man.
you're just gonna see end of turn click here. You get to see the garbage cards he's drawn. You get to take away. What do you take here?
Probably.
Lion's Eye Diamond seems pretty good, right?
Nah, lines that
No,
haven't
no,
sucked
it's-
because he has counterspells.
Oh, yeah,
I'm doing
for sure.
shit, so-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like
You take either like foster or therapy. Therapy, right?
I like taking. Well, he doesn't have the black mana at the moment, but
Here's his pedal.
yeah, but if he spends pedal to cast therapy, it's like whatever. He can only take one card out of my hand.
And he can counter the therapy if you feel so inclined.
Yeah, he 2-1s himself.
There's not a lot here you care about, really.
There really isn't. Thinking about it now.
Fluster is okay.
Yeah, Fluster is okay. Because
I feel like
the reason I wouldn't take Fluster is because his line is almost certainly an LED line.
Yeah. I think just like keeping things as they are is also like pretty good, because like the devil you know is better than the devil you don't, right?
Yeah, I opted to take the therapy so he can't go for like therapy Flusterstorm, I think.
Yeah.
Fortunately for me, he's not drawing any mana and my hand is like really good.
Yeah, this is a much better line for you.
I think I need to get aggressive here, like holding up a Forcible and Flusterstorm.
You just put him on that good fortune clock, right?
Yep. Also, I drew a Brainstorm, so very powerful magic.
Yeah, you're looking a lot better than you did last game, that's for sure.
Yeah, just like that's the thing, right? Like you want to board into the perfect plan with this deck. So you get to take out all your removal, bring in all your counterspells, sweet. Against the creature decks, you get to take out all your counterspells, bring in all your removal, sweet. But game 1 is always shaky.
Yeah.
So you kind of gotta clinch it.
Oh,
no standstills, unfortunately.
Do you think you have spell piercing here?
No, I don't like that.
Chain of vapor. Well, what are the chains for? What are you expecting?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
yeah. No, I don't know. I'm a counterspell deck. I'm not going to put anything into play that he's going to want to chain.
Arcane Lab, like.
Maybe you got to be careful.
So it's just more likely than anything that he thought that you probably bring in like a grafting
when you're
a ley line of the void.
Yeah, I guess when you're on like when you've lost game 1 and going into game 2, taking in cards just in case is like really hard.
I'm definitely guilty for doing that as well. Like when you don't know whether or not they're going to bring in permanent thing, you have to sort of either take the risk or like potentially have like a really bad deck game 2 if you lost game 1. Like if you bring in wear and tears and they don't have the thing, then you
so that's just like that seems not great. I guess he's like playing around Wasteland, but
he has black spells to cast.
Yeah, he has a lot of black spells
he has
to cast.
double black as well. Yeah,
like force the Lotus Petal, and he's like, well.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean it's bad either way. Like if I Wasteland him, it's even.
I mean, like
worse. I don't know.
Unless he's planning. Oh, he's gonna probe. Yeah.
He's definitely gonna draw.
Because he's not like going for it this
wasting
time.
a bunch of time, wasting a bunch of time, wasting a bunch of mana, like
wasting a bunch of storm.
Yeah. Is that that's Dark Ritual though, right?
Yeah.
Dark Ritual.
Through all these counterspells, it's just really difficult for him to get there. I think he probably could have like tried to force the issue by ad nauseaming and just getting it countered. But the more draw steps.
Sometimes, it's pretty bad for him, right?
That +1/+1 pumped.
Yeah, it just makes it
so good. Right? Yep.
Right.
In so many ways too. Like if he deals with a threat, I kill him. Anyway.
Would you even counter an ad nauseam right now? Like
yeah. Well, yeah.
He's got 6 life.
Yeah, but well, right. No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, like if he taps out for it, then why not? What's he gonna do?
Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
What's he gonna do? Yeah.
What's he gonna do?
Yeah, with the spell pierce.
Alright, well, it looks like Dan is going to be forced to put some cards from his hand into play and then concede.
Who knows? You might not counter any spells.
So
he's got the Flusterstorm, right?
What he can do? No, because he just doesn't have enough mana.
Because like as soon as you cast this Dark Ritual, you just snap counter it.
Yeah.
Just snap force it, because like he can't cast any more spells, right?
Exactly.
He can Fluster back. What does that do? Doesn't do anything.
Well, then he
with 4 mana and he can't cast any spells.
Well, then he can cast Infernal Tutor and crack his LEDs, but
would life be different?
Like he knows he can't do anything at that point.
Yeah. Would life be different if he got the Underground Sphere instead? Possibly could have got the Infernal Tutor.
I think I just let it resolve because I know his hand.
Yeah.
It just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm worried about is like the Flusterstorm, and the only lines he can possibly get to are because he's got to tap out for the
LED.
Tap out for the tap out for the Dark Petition, or Infernal Tutor, which means he has to crack his LEDs. So
he's in a very it's gonna be very hard for him to get through what you've got.
Yeah, look, if he had an Underground Sea, maybe you could cast Infernal Tutor, getting a second Dark Ritual, then Lotus Petal Ritual. It still is in the same spot, right?
Yeah. Also, he would have tapped out to cast the Infernal Tutor, and I would have counted it.
Yeah.
Because I know he's gonna go get a ritual at that point, and that's like fine. Like he's tapped out, and I kill him. So there's no reason to give him that chance.
Well, unless he drew, yeah.
But then he's in the same spot, and I have a Flusterstorm for his Infernal Tutor line.
And using 2 black here is like pretty bad as well. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do, but like surely tapping an island.
So yeah, here is like make Deathclaw great again. Yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Here is he was, you know, he's like kind of new to the deck. He wasn't sure if he could sequence it in such a way that I have to respond before he gets to crack his LEDs.
Yeah, really awkward thing about that is that you definitely like you have to either go all in and hope that he doesn't counter it, or hold up the Flusterstorm.
He knows my hand exactly. Yeah. I think
holding up the Flusterstorm is better, right? But like, what do you get?
I have my Flusterstorm. It just doesn't matter. You just can't win from here. Yeah. So here he concedes and then asks me if there's anything he can do.
And you go, haha, buddy.
It's like, several turns ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I told him. I just said, like, hold up your discard.
Well, like, admittedly, I've been...
And I explained to him that bad beats.
Yeah. Well, that's very unfortunate. I know that trying to be mana efficient and getting out those discard spells early is, like, something that I've definitely been known to do, but... pretty bad. If you want to try and go off in one turn, you really want that discard spell, correct?
You don't need to be as mana efficient in hands because you're just generating so much more mana than in Black Red Reanimator, which is what you're talking about. But I mean, it's always worth considering against the control decks.
And here we see the sideboard text. Like, unfortunately for you, Brendan, you did have the opportunity to take out a bunch of dead cards, which gave you more reason to bring in some really good cards actually for this matchup, making your deck very strong with the hand disruption as well as the Flusterstorms.
Yeah,
even V-Click, like that definitely does work.
I was going to be playing something else instead of the instead of the Thought Seizers in the board, but last minute I couldn't get a hold of one or couldn't be bothered writing it down on a card as a bad proxy.
Yeah.
And opted to play Thought Seizers instead, which fortunately has...
But this matchup was pretty good.
Yeah, pretty hateful board this week.
So we saw a lot of... absolute crushing this this fortnight with 3-2-0s. So yeah, Brandon and Owen, congratulations again for taking it out 2-0 against Dan Schuler and Ant. Thank you very much, guys. We are CBR MTG, and we host videos here. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more content, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks, guys.